Yo, what's up guys? Here we're back on Pokemon Showdown for some more NU Suspect test laddering. Now, before I actually get into the battles, I just want to say, if you guys haven't already checked it out, go ahead and check out my Pokemon Red randomizer nuzlocke that I have recently started. It's pretty fun. It has Pokemon from generations 1 to 6, all in their derpy forms in Pokemon Red, and I'm having a blast with it, so I hope you guys all enjoy it as well. And without further ado, let's look for a battle. I'm pretty close to NU Suspect. I was actually laddering in call with my friend Rick, if you guys didn't know, the other night, so it was pretty fun. And I'm about 100 something points away. I was using a different team, but I don't really like that team. It's not performing as well as I would like it to, and we have actually found a battle right away. My opponent's team looking pretty weak to Exeggutor. Like, he has one Pokemon for it, in all honesty. Does he even have Stealth Rock on this team? Alright, I guess Cradily has Stealth Rock, but I'm gonna lead off with my Exeggutor just because I can deal with the majority of his team, bar that. Of course, he leads off with the thing I can't. But Hariyama gets a free switch right here, and it's gonna be able to go right for the knockoff, as he does end up going for Signal Beam. I did not see that coming. But Hariyama is also a Pokemon. He doesn't have too many switch-ins too, bar Weezing as well, and getting rid of its item is just great for me. So if he wants to go for Will-O-Wisp right here, great. I get in my Xatu. Either way, Xatu is the play I'm going to make. I could go into Exeggutor, I guess, if I want to, but Xatu is just a play I wanted to make, and unfortunately it misses, so can't do anything about that. This is NU. What are you talking about? I can't use Tyrantrum. But just going to go for U-turn right here. Unfortunately, he missed Will-O-Wisp, which means that my Will-O-Wisp missed. So, and he decides to stay in for some reason or whatever reason, I don't know. But he doesn't have a ground type, so I could just go out into Heliolisk, and I'm not fearing Pikachu to come in because I have Hyper Voice afterwards anyway. So, just going to U-turn out. I don't know why he stayed in with Weezing, because Psychic move was kind of obvious, and then Hariyama would have had a lot of fun, but to each their own. As I am just going to Thunderbolt right here. It's relatively... Actually, no, Volt Switch is my best play. Because if he goes Cryogonal, I get another free switch into Hariyama, and then rinse, repeat the process. Or I could even go out into my Typhlosion and just spam Eruption, as he does decide to stay in. Okay. My friends are talking to me, but this is part of the reason why I do ignore spectators, because I don't want to get distracted by them. So, he ended up going for Sludge Bomb, getting the poison. A little bit annoying, but nothing I can do about that. Just going to fire off a Psyshock as it hits the majority of his team. And I really do just want to get rid of Weezing for my Hariyama, as Hariyama then has no switch-ins for his team, especially if I get up Stealth Rock. Even without Stealth Rock, Hariyama, he has no close combat switch-ins bar Weezing, so I don't know why he let it get this low. But I will be able to just fire off a Psyshock for free. If he wants to go... What? Pikachu is not a switch. Whoops, misclicked, and it doesn't matter because it's going to go out to that anyway. But I'm going to try and go into my Hariyama right here. I guess he could have Volt Tackle, which could be a little bit scary. I guess we'll find out though, as he ends up going for Volt Switch. Cool, cool, cool. If he wants to go for Pain Split, my Zatu's already low, so he can't really do that. I really wish I did land the Will-O-Wisp on his Weezing, but it's okay. Like, I'm expecting him to Volt Switch out into Weezing, or I guess Sock if he wants to, but he ends up going Cradily, and that's a free... I guess he's trying to SR, I don't know, but I'm going out to Xatu anyway, as he doesn't protecting. And I could just U-turn right here, so... I guess Roost is a better play than U-turn, as he does choose to go for Recover Protect. I don't know what set this guy's running, but I'm just going to go for U-turn. Really interesting what he's doing right here. I have no idea. But he does end up going for Protect, so I might just stay in and go for Roost again, just in case he wants to try and go for Stealth Rock, trying to get them up. I don't know what he's doing with his sets. I really don't know, but he does end up trying to go for Stealth Rock, as he's able to get them up for me. And I'm just going to hard switch out into my Steelix right here. I'm tired of this Protect Toxic Stall crap. It's doing nothing. I don't care if he gets up Stealth Rock as well, because another Pokemon that has no switch-ins is this heavy slamming Steelix. Yeah, everything just dies at this point. I guess outside of Samurott, but I'm not too worried about Samurott because Heliolisk checks every single set, and Just straight up counters the SD set as well. I guess I can't switch it on Mega Horn, but yeah. So I feel like he's the type of player that would just go for Protect for no reason right here. But if he doesn't, something is going to go down to this Steelix. This is max attack. And if Samurott gets weakened, then he has, again, no more switching to Steelix. So hopefully he sacks Weezing or Cryogonal, I guess. I'm going to pause the Tippings move. We'll be right back. Or not. Why? What did that protect? Okay, I have 15 more. Why did you make that play? I'm 100% still going for it, bro. I can promise you that. I'm still going for it. That was just a waste of a turn. Half these protects were a waste of turn. No! Yo, imagine Pikachu just getting slammed down by a Steelix. Pikachu's like this little rock, and Steelix is like the entire screen. Oh my god. RIP. Like, it just died. Alright, so this Pokemon ends up coming in. Do I want to go Heliolisk? Not really. Executor kind of smacks his team. Not really though, because I guess Weezing could outspeed it, or maybe I outspeed him. But I'm just gonna go out to Eggy anyway. Typhlosion is another Pokemon I could have sacked, but he ends up having the SD, or going for SD. So he's gonna have Mega Horn. Good to know. Good to note. I just don't want to lose the close combat, but as long as I have Xatu plus Steelix, I should be good. So I'm just gonna go right for the Giga Drain. And if he Mega Horns me, so be it. After that, I can just go out into my or knockoff. Okay, I didn't expect knockoff, but that works too. After that, I can just go out to my Heliolisk and just click Thunderbolt for free, and then just hard switch out into Steelix, Heliolisk, and then to Steelix. Yeah. So another move I could just click is the Volt Switch. I think. Again, I think it kills offensive Samurott. Thank you. Okay. Going out to Hariyama here because I can fake out plus BP Weezing if he does want to go out to that, preventing it from getting off a Pain Split. And I also stop Cradilly from rapid spinning, and I just get off a bit of damage on the on his sock, which I'm good with too. So he doesn't end up going out to Weezing though, and like I said, I do a fake out plus BP. So Weezing is just gonna go. I'm gonna ignore spectators because there's a lot of people joining. But Weezing just straight falls over to the fake out, and that means not too much for me. I mean, like Sock can come in, and Typhlosion doesn't really do anything versus his team, so I want to sack it. I don't want to risk going out to Xatu on a CC. At the same time though, I don't really care as much. Like I really don't care, so I'm just gonna go for close combat. Like, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go for close combat as well, but if he doesn't, so be it. He actually doesn't end up going for knockoff, predicting my Xatu. So it would have been good that I made the Typhlosion play, the safer play, or the best play, but I didn't care, so I just went right for the CC, as I was able to take him down. And the reason I'm not really too worried about Cryogonal or anything is because Steelix in the back just takes on all of them. So I will be able to just BP right here, and then Steelix takes on the rest of his team. BP is just for chip damage. I mean, if he actually... Holy crap, it just fell over. That's what I like to call a hell of a lot. So we're going to look for another battle. Like, what? As a minute to... You had a minute, and I just won the battle. Nice. So, I'm going to pause until we find one. We'll be right back. Alright, so we found one. Steelix puts in a lot of work versus his team, being able to take on the majority of it, bar Seismitoad, and maybe to an extent Haunter / Kadabra, though this thing doesn't get Focus Blast, and neither does this, so the best they could do is hit me with Shadow Balls or HP Fighting, respectively. But I want to lead Steelix just in case he leads Archeops. If he leads Seismitoad, I'm going right into Xatu, as Xatu is one, the most expendable member on my team, and two, because Xatu doesn't beat any of his team. Everything outspeeds it or has priority to knock it out, or I can barely touch. But the way you play Xatu is you always bring it in on the Stealth Rocker anyway. That's how a well-played Xatu is played. Yeah. So he does end up leading off with Seismitoad. I'm just going to switch directly into Xatu. I do have Eggy as well that could outspeed a support Seismitoad, though I don't know what type of Seismitoad he is running just yet. We will find out though, just based on the scald damage that he's about to do to my Xatu. So I wonder if he's just gonna Stealth Rock too. He might be real and protect my Eggy. kind of want a bit more speed on that thing. I take this from the sample team thread, but he, oh my god. I can roost stall you. This is not the team. What is it, team 83? Yes, it is. I want to run just a little bit more speed. I don't want to speed tie with these Pokemon around that speed range, so. I don't know what type of, I mean, I know he's offensive, but I can outspeed him because I do have speed, as he is just going to Hydro Pump again and again and again and again. And this is just free roost for me. To be completely honest. As I'm expecting him at one point to just switch. I guess if you're repeatedly hitting, that would kind of suck for me, but I'll U-turn right here into my Heliolisk. Does not have leftovers. I'm not sure how he's going to approach this. He's probably just going to go for ground move, so I'm just going to go out to my Xatu. Once again, he might also go for Stealth Rock. Maybe he's running a Rindo Berry or something like that, so I'll make this play anyway, as he doesn't go out to his Haunter, though. Not necessarily the best switching, but I guess it worked out for him. I do have Hariyama, though, which I am just going to send out right now, as I can just knock off after that. The good thing is, if I get rid of his, I guess I could spam Eruption versus his team. I'm not sure. That Shadow Ball did 0. That literally did 0. Making fun of myself now. He could have Burn. He could like burn me, but I'm just gonna go for knockoff. As if he does have D-Bond, I don't think I'll knock him out with the Evilite knockoff anyway. I hope I don't, because Hariyama is nice versus his team with the priority Fake Out plus BP. But he ends up going Mawile, doing a nice amount to that. I get rid of its Life Orb as well, so Steelix gets to come in. And I mean, I could make a play right here and go for Close Combat, predicting a switch, but I'm not sure. Getting rid of its Life Orb is nice because that really does weaken it. I want to get up my Stealth Rocks as quickly as possible as well. I'm debating just going right for CC, to be completely honest, but well, it didn't work out the way I wanted to, obviously. So I am just going to go out to my Eggy right here, hoping that he goes for Hydro Pump once again or Earth Power. If he goes Rocks, okay, then I'm sorry, Xatu, you did not do your job. But yeah, I should have went with my gut, but at the same time I wanted to make a safer play. Oh well. It really depends what he wants to do right here. He does end up getting up his Stealth Rocks. Okay, cool beans. You get them up. You got me, bro. You got me. I mean, again, I could have just went Xatu, but I mean, that's how you're supposed to play Xatu, and I didn't even follow my own rules. Oh well. Psychic is... No, I don't want to go for Psychic because I kind of want to pull a double into my Steelix, predicting Cacturn, but at the same time, I don't care enough to do that. That did so much. Holy crap. This is gonna hurt. So I believe I'll just sack Xatu right here and then get up my Stealth Rock. I don't want him to SD up at the same time. I mean, Steelix is a fair switch anyway, as he doesn't end up revealing the Fire Fang, which I can just Fake Out BP, to be honest. Yeah, I don't lose anything by that. I think I'll just make that play. As opposed to going to Steelix and making it take damage, because Steelix is heavily pressured by Cacturn plus Archeops and like the other mons this game, so believe BP should be able to take it out, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I know it will, but what is this doubles our transit? What, hello? Get out. Nobody's talking to me. Mawile. Yeah, whatever, Uber Special Tank, you're not that. Bullet Punch should be able to take it out. Why am I even calculating this? I already know it takes it out. I gotta just trust my gut, man. Yeah, 14 whatever percent. You're definitely at 14. Look at that. It says 15 right here, but if you scroll over, it says 14%. That's how you know it's a lie. I'm just gonna knock him out with BP, as Mawile is gone. He did end up getting a Stealth Rock though, which is a little bit scary. Not gonna lie, but I can potentially deal with it. So, biggest threats to my team. Hariyama, I guess Archeops is a huge threat, but if he goes Kadabra, I'm just gonna stay in BP anyway, because I need to break that thing's sash if he is running a sash. That way I can deal with it with my Heliolisk, because Heliolisk is potentially going to be my win condition plus Steelix if I do end up winning this game. Though, gonna pause it till I pick some more beer back. Alright, so Archeops ends up coming out. I gotta go Steelix anyway. Yeah, doesn't matter. And I gotta get up my Stealth Rocks as well, as he doesn't end up going for Acrobatics. And like I said, I'm able to get out my Archeops, so I'm gonna go right for my Stealth Rock right here. I am expecting him to U-turn now into Seismitoad if he wants to U-turn, or just hard switch into Seismitoad. Steelix is so pressured by Archeops plus the majority of his team, but he doesn't end up taunting me though. Okay, so he's Taunt Endeavor. That's good to know. Or he might be taunting. No, he's probably not Endeavor, but should I Earthquake right here? Heavy Slam is the better play anyway, even if he does go Seismitoad. That's a little bit unfortunate that he taunted me, but I can work around it. I guess he is Endeavor. Oh, no, he's not. He just sacks Archeops, so that opens up a huge door for my Heliolisk right here, as he just sacks his Archeops. I am good with that. Seismitoad can obviously come in, but can potentially be dealt with by Eggy, I guess. Hariyama might be the safer play, but Eggy is the most expendable member on my team right now, so I will be going into that. This might be Assault Vest. No, it's not Assault Vest. I went for Stealth Rock, but I really wish I was the one that was able to get them up. So he's really preventing me from getting up Stealth Rock. I should just win Xatu, man. I said how you play a well-played Xatu, and I didn't even go out to it, so. Just gonna Giga Drain right here as okay, if this comes in, that's bad, right? Yeah, I am just gonna double into my Hariyama, predicting him to want to go out into his Cacturn, as thankfully that works out for me. And can I just go for knockoff right here? I can afford to go for knockoff, because then I can just fake out BP the Cacturn anyway. I'm not expecting him to stay in just to take this. Yeah, and then knockoff hits the Haunter or the Kadabra. I mean, Kadabra's not coming in, but knockoff hits Haunter if Haunter wants to come in for some reason. So, I was able to make a play, guys. I did it. Dun, 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 dun. But I'm expecting him to sack Haunter. To be honest, it doesn't outspeed any of my team. That would really suck if he actually SDs up, but I guess we'll see what happens. I'm going to pause it though until he picks a move. Right back. Alright, so he is Special Cacturn. That makes him a lot easier to deal with. I am okay with that. Good to note that my Typhlosion is still a check to him. So, and Typhlosion deals with the majority of his team bar Kadabra. So that's really, really great for me. Yeah. This is amazing. That's also great for Heliolisk as well. I could just double. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because his best, he can't do anything from here. So yeah, I wouldn't even care if he went out to Haunter, because I can knock that thing out anyway with my my priority and stuff. I mean, I can knock him out anyway with knockoff, as you can see how crappy his last hit, how little it did to me. So with my minus Spadef, I could be in trouble versus Seismitoad. We shall see, though. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, guys. Yeah. I guess Toad is his switch right here if he wants to make that Toad. Or Kadabra, but if he goes Kadabra, I get to BP and get off a bit of prior damage. That spike is a little annoying, though I don't know how much it's gonna come into play. I kind of wish I had HP Grass on my Typhlosion, not gonna lie, because now he just weakened my Eruption and stuff like that. But again, we'll see how this game plays out. Heliolisk is looking a little healthy, just a little healthy. Hopefully I'm able to get off my close combat on his Seismitoad as well, as he ends up going to Kadabra, so that's actually really good for me, because I can BP and break his Sash, and then I get a free switch into my Heliolisk, and then I can just start firing off what's it called, Hyper Voices. So that's gonna be my play to make. And if he wants to go into Haunter, then I can Volt Switch on out versus that. So also if he sacks this, that's amazing for me. I kind of hope this isn't like a random Scarf Kadabra one. And I hope his Haunter is also not Scarf, but yeah, I think I'm in a good position. I really do. We'll see though. Gonna pause it until he makes a move. We'll be right back. To sack his Kadabra, which makes it a lot easier for me, especially if this Haunter is indeed not Choice Scarf. So I'm gonna go for Volt Switch. If it's not Choice Scarf, then I get off this Volt Switch, and then I get the free Volt Switch into Steelix to sack it, and then I can just go out into my, okay, he could just make that play. Whatever, I'm making the exact same play, guys. I'm gonna sack my Steelix to then be able to go out to my Executor and then click Psychic, I suppose. Yeah, Psychic would be my best play, hitting Haunter and then getting off enough damage on Seismitoad for my my Mons. So I don't know why he made that play. I guess he predicted my Steelix, but I mean I did go Steelix, but I went for Volt Switch. So yeah, I'm glad he ended up sacking Kadabra because I believe Kadabra outspeeds Typhlosion / Data Kadabra. It's like that. I'm ignoring spectators. I don't think I can see anything. Whatever. Ends up going for Earth Power as Eggy can come in, and unless he has Sludge Wave, which I don't think he has. I mean, that could suck if he does. He shouldn't be able to knock me out. So I'm just going to click Psychic, getting off enough damage on Seismitoad for Hyper Voice from my Halo Lisk, or anything along those lines. If he has Sludge Wave, that could be a huge turn of events right here. It really could be. But we shall see. We shall see. Or if actually Earth Power knocks me out, maybe that's not Specs Seismitoad. I mean, he's offensive, but he's not Specs, right? I'm expecting him to go Haunter right here. Or if he reveals that, to reveal the move that he has. So he doesn't end up going Haunter, which is nice. Able to hit that thing with a Psychic, knock it clean out, and that should be game. That should be game right here. Because I don't think Seismitoad can knock me out. I'm going to go for Giga Drain anyway, obviously. And if it's able to knock me out, then Typhlosion comes in. Misses Hydro Pump, unfortunate. Would not have been able to knock me out. And Executor is able to come through. So that was a pretty nice game. Not even going to lie. Get a pause until we find one more, and we shall be right back. Okay, so we have found a game, and this is a very scary team. Smash Pass to any of these monsters would be hella scary. So I'm going to lead off with Heliolisk because I can Volt Switch off versus Vivillon, as he actually ends up leading off with his Gorbis, so I am good with that. I believe my best play is clicking Hyper Voice, because I'm expecting him to switch out into something. Then again, I do have Surf, so I could just Volt Switch. Yeah, I'm going to click Hyper Voice anyway. I don't think he'll stay in with Gorbis, but I guess if it's Focus Sash, he could. Ah, crap, he's going to be Focus Sash. Whatever, at the end of the day, I have Steelix with my Sturdy, so he does end up switching out into Camera, which means that I get an easily 2-hit KO right here on something. Really, really glad that he wasn't Focus Sash, as that Mega Evolution is, you know, it looked cool, but I ain't going to do nothing for you. So I am able to knock him out with the Hyper Voice, as Jinx is going to come in right now. I don't know if it's Scarf Jinx or not. This is actually a pretty big threat to his team, but I'm going to risk it anyway, because that's how I play. And he can no longer get up Stealth Rock. Great. So at the end of the day, if he does end up Smash Passing, I can always roar him out with my Steelix. So I'm going to go out to my Xatu, because he does have access to a Sleep move, and I didn't expect him to go for it, and of course it misses. Why? But I can just go out to Hariyama right here. I don't have to risk the Ice Beam and sack my Xatu just yet, as it can also Sleep move versus his Vivillon. And BP is my best play, as I'll be able to knock him out as he goes Eggy, which, you know, surprise, surprise, Xatu is strong switching for anyway. And then I just get to get off. I get to get off a Heat Wave right here, or a U-turn. Actually, I think U-turn is my better play. I think Gorbis can come in, though he might not want me to go Gorbis, so he might just stay in and go for Sashak again, in which case I do have my Executor to take on, so that is fine. As he ends up going for Giga Drain, still a little bit too much. I'm going back on to Xatu, because I have Heat Wave as well. I want to be able to deal with this as well, and I'm expecting him to stay in, you know. So that did a little bit too much once again. Why is he doing so much damage to me? Holy crap. What's my play of choice? Alright, so I need Steelix at full HP to do something versus his team. I can always U-turn out into my Typhlosion if I want to. I think I'm debating making that play, but I'm just going to Heat Wave right here. Getting off as much damage as possible, as Giga Drain is not able to knock me out. And before U-turn did 41, so he doesn't really have a switch in for this. But I'm going to go for U-turn anyway. He might want to save this and go out to Gorbis. Nice. Nice! And now that he has no more ground resist that are healthy at least, I can click Thunderbolt, take out Gorbis. I can knock out Executor afterwards with the Hyper Voice as he just sacks Gorbis. So amazing. This is so good. This is playing like, this is perfect. Yeah, this is going really well. Not even bad. Not even bad. I think Swellow is his play that he's going to want to make. And I can just sack my Executor. Eggy doesn't do anything versus his team. Yeah, I'm going to sack Eggy. I don't want to go directly into Steelix because, well, I need Steelix to get up my Stealth Rock, and I don't want him U-turning out as I go into Steelix. So I'd rather be able to get up my Stealth Rock right now as I get Steelix out. And yeah, get up those Stealth Rock, cripple the Pavilion, put it in range of Fake Out plus BP, and also put his entire team in range of priority, to be completely honest. Yeah, so he does end up going Eggy, as I am going to be able to go right for my Stealth Rock right here. And I can sack Xatu, go out to Typhlosion, click Eruption, sack my... well, I don't have to sack, do I? Oh, I'm going out to Xatu anyway. I mean, my bad, Typhlosion, clicking Eruption, and all is looking good, because if he goes Swellow, that is good for me. I mean, fine by me, but same thing. Exact thing, because I just get a kill with Typhlosion. Typhlosion finally did something. I think this is the first game it's actually done something the entire live, and I'm able to knock out that. Swellow can come in. Just gonna go for Eruption again. I can just sack this Pokemon as he doesn't end up going for Brave Bird. The reason I did that is because I wanted him to go down to Recoil if he did end up going for Brave Bird, and then Healerless just cleans up the game. So with Thunderbolt. So that was a pretty fast-paced game. I feel like I was in control the entire match. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, this is a match that I was definitely in control of the entire match, and Thunderbolt just annihilates the rest of his team. So I might have lost 3 Pokemon, but this is a fun game. This is fun for me because I like how I played it. I wish I can't hit like bounce back status moves to save my life, but we're gonna pause it. I may or may not find another one, and we'll be right back. Actually, what time is it? Crap. No, I don't have time for another one. I'm so sorry, guys. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to. Go check out the Pokemon Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. People are loving it so far. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, until next time, guys. Later.